Hello, Evan Rand here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Chippewa County here. Just finished sleeping through the night here in my boots. That's what most farmers do, right? Yes, so anyway, we're now day 9, late autumn. Since last episode, pretty much finished plowing up the fields here. So this episode, hopefully we're going to start fertilizing, and I'm sure they need lime and... let's see, who knows what else they don't need here. Yeah, of course they need lime. Of course they're going to need fertilizer. So I figured for the fertilizer this episode, we're going to start by dealing with that. And I've been mentioning it for a while now. I'd like to upgrade our John Deere 6000 sprayers. They served us well when we had just a couple of small fields to work with. But now with the bigger fields, I think we need something larger. So I was just looking through the shop here to see what we could find. And I think I came across something I wouldn't mind trying. We don't quite have enough money to purchase it, but we could potentially borrow the money, and or we could actually probably sell a little bit of milk here. Speaking of milk, I should probably check and see if the cows need to be fed again. But yes, a Terragator 6203. It is a Terragator. Probably not actually the best as far as like spray type applications, maybe necessarily, but hey, we haven't tried it. And I wouldn't mind, like I said, giving it a try. And by the way, when I say not necessarily maybe the best for spray type applications, a lot of times with sprayers, well, you got the thin, narrow wheels like that. I did consider this New Holland here. Won't be too bad, maybe. I got New Holland or Miller, huh? Interesting. Okay. And then, of course, GPS on it. I'm not sure what's special about that one. 36 meters. Oh, I think this is just a modded one of the in-game one that goes 15 miles an hour as opposed to 7. I'm guessing. Or actually, you know what? The in-game one goes... this one goes 15 too. Okay, no, this is just probably the one from Farming Simulator 17 then. That is probably what it is. So yes, like I said, looking at the Terragator here, and if we go to crop protection here, we can find the attachment for it. I think there's supposed to be like a lime one for it as well. Actually, you know what? If we go to fertilizer technology, maybe it's under there. Let's see what's here. No. Oh, wait, maybe here it is, I bet. Yes, there it is. So yes, this would give us the option. We could do pellet fertilizer or lime as well. That's why I'm kind of interested in this particular Terragator. For those you wonder maybe why I'm not going with like the Buster's R4045, well, if you watch live streams, that's like the one I'm always using. So I'd like to try something different, of course. And like I said, I think we're going to go with a Terragator. So we need a little bit more money. We got $67,000. Do we have enough to sell a load of milk? 70. Oh, yeah, I think we do. Let's go find a truck here. Ooh, look at that. There's one right over there. Let's grab a truck. Let's sell a load of milk here real quick. And then I don't even have to worry about borrowing the money. Otherwise, I'd have to, borrow the money to afford it. But no sense doing that when we can just sell a load of milk here real quick. Keywords being really quick, hopefully. Oh, we're going to clear it? Nope, not quite. Speaking of the live streams, by the way, if you're not already following me over on Twitch, definitely should check that out. Again, that information down below in the description there. Water. Huh? Oh, wait. Was there water? There was water in here already, wasn't there? Ew, I did not pay attention to that, did I? Right. One problem with this. How do you get water back out? Well, the only way I know how. Hopefully it's showing up on the map here. It is good. Reset. Yes, okay. Anyway, as we were so rudely interrupted by this being filled with water here, if you'd like to follow me over on Twitch, link down below in the description, or you can go over to Twitch and just look for RDAllen over there as well. Don't forget to follow over there and or subscribe as well if you like. Nope. Yep, need to stop at this driveway here. Nice that this truck actually has some better brakes here in this particular version of the truck. Otherwise, you probably never would be able to make that stop in time. Okay, there we go. And yes, we'll fill that up. 1,000 gallons of milk, huh? I guess that's what, 79,000 liters it said. So we'll let that fill up here a minute. We do have enough money to afford the sprayer attachment. I'm going with the sprayer one here because I can do both fertilizer and pesticide with that, or herbicide, of course. So it's kind of a dual purpose, if you will. Let's buy that, $55,000, and we're nearly broke. So we'll once we sell the milk here, we'll have more than enough. Hopefully, that should be the plan anyway. Speaking of selling stuff here, how are the rest of the crop prices? Wheat looks like it's basically topping off. It doesn't look like it's going to get much higher. I don't know, maybe it will, but doesn't look like it. Barley. Oh, wrong button. Barley doesn't look like it's getting much better. Maybe a little bit. Oats about the same. We don't actually, I don't think we actually have any oats to sell anyway. Canola about the same as well, which we don't have. Sunflowers already sold. Soybeans, yeah, we had to wait till summer for that one. So, okay. We'll see once. Maybe next episode we might look into selling some crops here then. That all there was? I thought this thing, oh, that's right. It was the one across the road is actually the one that we looked at. For some reason, I always think when I'm looking at the menu there that this one over here is the first one in the menu. It's actually not. The one on this side is actually the first one in the menu. Okay, and we'll start that filling here as well. Yeah, 20,000 gallons here. Okay, that makes a little more sense. And then we're waiting for that to fill. Might as well just go around the corner here, open the gate. We'll just head to the sell point down here a minute. You done filling yet? Actually, you know what? This should actually be a full tank, I would think, or real close to it once it's done filling. And by the way, for anyone wondering what seems to be profitable here with the Seasons mod, well, everyone, I'm going to say it's probably cows. Cows seem to be really, really profitable. You're just going to have a lot of patience with the cows. Yeah, like literally you're going to have to wait a whole in-game year, which seems a little bit ridiculous to me. But yeah, basically wait a whole in-game year before the cows will start producing milk. And of course, during that time period, yeah, you're going to have to feed them and take care of them and all that good stuff, which is going to be quite costly. As I had mentioned earlier, I estimate we probably spent well in excess of $1 million just taking care of the cows, feeding them, and getting absolutely nothing. Well, I guess we were getting slurry from them, right? But basically absolutely nothing from them, other than fertilizer, essentially. Boom, that sells quick, $287,000. Oh, price of milk must be down a little bit, because I think we can normally get about $300. Oh well, still a good price though. Still a good price. Oh, and I thought we could make that. Guess not quite. Oh, still didn't quite make it. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's put the tanker away here a minute. There's probably a little bit of milk left in the one cows there. We're not going to bother worrying about that for the time being. Let's get the truck put away. Let's go purchase the first part, or the primary part of our Terragator here a minute. It's technically the back attachment. Doesn't do us probably a whole lot of good here without the running part of the Terragator. Okay, there we go. Call it good. And then to the shop. And crop protection. One Terragator. Oh, do you want to put GPS on it? No, I guess not. And the way the fields are, haven't really used a GPS a whole lot here on this series. And hopefully this will work here. Never know when you try a new mod out. Is it going to work or not? Unfortunately, that is a question you kind of have to ask with today's modding standards, it seems like. A lot of modders, again, release garbage that just plain outright doesn't work. which, again, as I've mentioned many times before, everyone, I find to be 100% unacceptable. And what I find to be slightly disgusting as well is some of the individuals out there that try to make excuses for the mods that get released that don't work. I suppose we better start by filling this up, right? And as I said, we're going to go with fertilizer here, liquid fertilizer. And then we'll probably get some slurry on these fields here as well at some point. At least for now, I'm going to start with liquid fertilizer. Oh, let's see what's here. Liquid fertilizer will be that one. Oh, okay. A little bit closer, I guess. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to be careful there. We don't get herbicide in there, at least right away anyway. Actually, there should be a way to unload it if we did, right? We can unload this one. Unfold. Yes, unload. There it is. And this should make fertilizing those fields nice and quick. Again, everyone, if you didn't watch last episode, we purchased 2 brand new fields here. And, of course, between episodes there, we did have course. But you know what? I should probably get out there with a plow and fix up those corners, shouldn't I? I never thought of that. Probably. Actually, it looks like the only corner that's maybe affected is that one right there. That's not too bad. Maybe we'll just leave it then. There's a little bit affected on that one too, isn't there? Didn't even think about that. I put the plows away. Oh, it was dark out. That's why. Yeah, it was dark out when I was putting the plows away. And, yeah, just, driving across the field, couldn't really see anything, so... Speaking of cows there, we were selling the milk. Everyone, how are the cows looking? Yeah, about halfway. We'll definitely have to make sure we feed them here. Oh, my goodness, man, you really? Yeah, definitely need to make sure we feed them here before we skip probably another day. Otherwise, that will not be good. Not be good. Interesting, those hoses. I was just looking at these hoses here, and they're just, like, abruptly end. Like, oh, okay. I'm guessing when it folds back out here, that's probably when they will look connected. Okay, good thing we got some big tires on this thing to cross the ditch. I don't know if there's actually an official crossing for this or not. There probably is somewhere, but whoa, those booms go through the ground, don't they? Okay. Well, let's get course play going here then. Course generation. Field 15. Oh, I think 2. Let's do 3 headlands, I suppose. 3 headlands. See what that looks like. Generate course. Headlands are probably going to take care of doing most of the field here at 36. Oh, 36.6. I probably should have bumped that down to like just even 36. Yeah, well. Please wait. Taking a moment to generate the course. There we go. Yeah, as I said, that will not, I don't think, take long anyway. I don't think it will. Never know, I guess. Let's see what's here. Let's save that as farm 3, field 15, 36 meter spray. And then first waypoint drive course. Uh, 12 miles an hour. It's not too bad, I guess. I would have expected this to go a little bit faster, but that's pretty reasonable. Better than a bloody 7 miles per hour. Which, as I've mentioned before in previous videos, one of the explanations I've heard for the bloody 7 miles per hour on Giant's spraying equipment is due to, I guess, regulations in Europe as to how strong of a chemical you can have. So, apparently in Europe, you can't have as strong chemicals as you can in the U.S. Again, just repeating what I've been told, everyone. So I'm not 100% sure on that information, but apparently can't have as strong chemicals, so what they do is they just drive slower and put more on. Like, really? Don't know, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you ask me, but whatever, I guess. Okay, we got you going. Let's get some slurry going here then as well. You know, let's get the slurry spreader going on. That is the tanker. I need the spreader. Get the slurry tanker going here on the opposite field. The goal when it comes to planting, everyone, is I've been trying to get the fields up to 2 levels of fertilization before I plant them. So once you plant, then I should have all 3 levels of fertilizer on the field, and we don't have to fertilize after planting. And if we have to, but ideally, what I'm trying to do is avoid that. So some sort of fertilizer on the field first, liquid, pellet, you know, something along those lines, and then I usually follow that up with some slurry, or doesn't really matter the order, I guess, and you'll mix up the order, but one of those two, and then, of course, whatever the planter puts down. Nope, not gonna make that turn. I was hoping maybe we could actually crush the guardrail there. Yes, not. Yeah, we'll just take out the mailbox instead then. That'll work. Just as a reminder, by the way, when it comes to fertilizing, everyone, the best I can tell when it comes to fertilizer. Now, I've been wrong about this, or, well, maybe Seasons, I should say, has thrown us a few curveballs, because a couple times it has not worked. But generally speaking, with fertilizer, you need to have something happen in between fertilizer and planting. You need cultivate, plow, or something along those lines. Otherwise, if you fertilize and then you just go plant straight on top of that, you're not going to get the benefit of the fertilizer from your planter. Unless, and this, everyone, is why a lot of times on the multiplayer server we use slurry or manure. You can put slurry or manure down and plant right on top of that and get the full benefits of the fertilizer that you put down and the fertilizer from the planter, which is really nice. Whereas, say, if you were just to put liquid fertilizer down, follow that up with planting, you're not going to get the benefits of the fertilizer from your planter. It's just going to go to waste. Now, the game is not going to count it unless you cultivate or plow in between there. You got to do something. Doesn't matter what. You got to do something. You can also lime. Lime counts as well. So if you fertilize, lime, and then plant, then you should get both applications of fertilizer. You'll get whether, you know, pellet or liquid fertilizer you put down first, and then the liquid or pellet fertilizer your planter puts down, you'll get the benefit of both. Like I said, we've had a few gotchas on this series here so far. I'm not sure what's caused those, but for the most part, it works. Okay, let's see what's here. Another course generation here. Field 16 this time. How about 4 headlands to generate the course? Doesn't look too bad. And save that. And first waypoint, drive the course as well. I'm hoping we can get these fields again all fertilized and cultivated and ready for planting here before winter rolls around. Doesn't look like we should have too much of a problem with that. And once the temperature drops, though, and the ground freezes, then we'll have to probably stop. But that does, well, oh boy, wow, we got a pretty severe temperature drop, don't we? We're going from today about 50, mid-50s there to, lower 30s. Okay, mid-30s, I guess. Yeah, wow, bit of a temperature drop there. Minimum average precipitation, wind speeds, drying potential. Actually got some drying potential. Speaking of which, did our hayfield ever actually regrow? I doubt it has. I doubt it. And I'm pretty sure this is the last day, if it were to regrow, that we'd be able to do anything with it. Verdict is nope. Pretty sure. Double check here, right? Grass. Harvest. Oh, actually, you know what? Oh, harvest season does everyone go into days 1 through 3 of winter. Okay, so we could potentially see grass yet. I doubt it, everyone. I very much doubt it, but could potentially, I suppose. Maybe the season's mod will decide to let us mow that field one more time. I think if it does, I'm probably not going to bother because, yeah, it's yeah, winter, so. If you're just joining in on these videos here, by the way, what I'm talking about here, everyone, is we had the hay field there. We only got one cutting of hay off that field here this year. I don't know what was up with that, but it took forever for that field to grow. It finally did grow, and of course we mowed it, and yeah, I don't know. Doesn't seem like something's quite right with the seasons mod and hay there. Or it could be something wrong with the geo, I'm not sure. Seasons mod, geo, suppose it could be the map as well, you never know. Okay, how are we looking on the spraying? Looks like the sprayer's doing a good job. Let's switch back to this one. Let's turn the lime off here for a minute. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Speaking of lime here, we do have a lime spreader. I suppose I could, well, yeah, no, we can start putting lime down, right? Let's maybe put the 7310 on it. Again, larger tractor. Would like to get the lime box here for the Terragator as well, but at least for the moment, everyone, maybe I'll use this one. Seeing as how we do have it, and it is full of lime here at the moment. Suppose I can fill just a little bit from these pallets here. They're almost gone. Almost gone. Nope, not going to get rid of another one yet, are we? Oh, well. And we'll probably want to be careful about, well, we could probably have this going on the same field as the Terragator, I would think. Terragator's got some pretty big headlands. Once that's done, he should stay out of the way for the most part, especially if those booms do not have collisions on them. That'll really help, so we can really get these fields moving here. Let's see, once you're looking at the comments here a moment, Craft Farms was saying, have you had any issues with courseplay in your grain carts? Every time I try setting up courseplay to run my car, it always goes to the right side of the combine instead of the left side like it should. I can adjust the offset and correct the side, but it always changes itself and puts itself to the opposite side of the combine. Oh boy, you know what? I know I've had that issue a few times before as well. Pretty sure I've showed it on camera there as well. Every now and then, of course, they're like, let's line up with the wrong side of the combine. We'll just mess with them or something. I don't know what Courseplay's doing, but it doesn't always do that. And thankfully, we have not had that issue as of late either. So, not sure what to tell you on that one. Let's see, 18 meters, headland. Let's do like maybe 4 headland passes here as well. Generate that course. Oh, let me click on the field first, then we'll generate that course. I guess Craft Farms, I would have to ask, what are you using for a combine? Is it a modded combine that maybe has issues? What are you using for a grain cart? Is it a grain cart that has maybe issues? And then also, are you using one of the more recent versions of Courseplay? And we'll save this. A lot of Courseplay courses here this episode, apparently. For those of you wondering how to create fieldwork courses, good episode to watch, apparently. Okay, 18 meters. Oh, let's name this field 15 here first, then 18 meter lime. And of course, everyone, you can name the courses however you want. This is just kind of the way I've developed. Works pretty good for me, I guess you could say. For keeping things straight, or at least as straight as reasonably possible. Let's see what's here. Mitchell's Mining was saying, don't sell the John Deere 8020. It's a rare tractor in real life. That may be, but the 8020 is kind of getting to the point of outliving its useful life here on the farm. That actually will still pull that slurry spreader pretty well. So we could keep it for that, I suppose, but well, it'd be nice to get some larger tractors. That 7520, you know what, that 7520, how much is that 7520 worth? Is it even worth driving to the shop? Yeah, we might get 40,000 for it if we do. Suppose that's another 10,000 we could put towards something else. Anything else we need to take with us? We're going to the shop. Anything else we want to sell here? Oh, I see something else we can sell. Yeah, we'll take the mower with us here as well. Seeing as how I never was able to get this mower to work with course play. That's, again, the reason why we have the triple mowers, by the way. Wasn't exactly my ideal purchase there as far as mowers go, but they worked. So that's what we went with. So, Mr. 7520, you look terrible. Yeah, getting sold. I wonder what error messages this thing has. Warning performance, emergency garbage collection pass. Wow. Went from 239 to 486 in less than one frame. Seems a little high. There's multiple ones of those, and that doesn't seem good. Yeah, well, whatever. Seems like we've seen that on this map series here a few times now so far. I'm not sure if that's map related, mod related. We obviously do have a lot of questionable, questionable mods on this series here. I mean, do we need to look any further? I haven't looked much under the hood of this tractor, but it wouldn't surprise me if maybe there's more things wrong than just completely turning brown. Lights actually work. That's not too bad. Wonder if these are Giant's lights, though. It might be. Kind of look at. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you're going to go with lights, that makes the most sense. Oh, the blinkers still work, too. Cool. Okay. Okay, and we'll sell that. 35,000. Not worth a whole lot, but oh well. And 10,000 for that. Good. And I'll probably end up driving our John Deere 6000s to the shop, or at least sell one of them anyway. I don't know if we'll get rid of both or not, because they do kind of come in handy, I suppose, having more than one. Otherwise, we're down just to the one Terragator. Although the one Terragator, its width is wider, I believe, than both John Deere 6000s combined. So yeah, the Terragator in theory could do more than both of those. Let's see, we got enough in here to fill the tanker at least once anyway. And we'll have to probably go back. Resorting to having to purchase slurry here at this point. We just, yeah, cows are not producing enough, especially with all the new fields we got. And the fact that at least the one set of cows anyway is producing manure for the fruit trees there. Which, by the way, are producing us, I wouldn't say a lot of income, but they're producing a nice, steady amount of income there. Liquid manure, 9%. Oh, yeah, looks like we should get there just in time. I do get asked quite frequently here what I'm using up in the top left corner there. That, by the way, is the... oh, there's a field entrance. Right down there. Okay. This is the Glance mod that I'm using. So if you're wondering which one I'm using, I am using the Glance mod. There's also the Inspector mod, but as I've said before, I kind of prefer the Glance mod, at least on single player here. I think it works just a little bit better. I like its functionality a little better than, say, the Inspector mod. Though for multiplayer, we do use the Inspector mod. just because the inspector mod and multiplayer only shows you the equipment you own, which is a little bit nicer with multiplayer, because you don't really need to be seeing everyone's equipment. You know, you look up and see comments. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, that's not my comment. It's like, oh, really? I don't need to know that. So anyway, everyone, looking at the time, it looks like it is time to wrap it up here for this episode. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time. Now, if you excuse me, I got some more crap to load.